All right, let's get tonight started, huh? Oh shoot, Heavenly. What are you doing? What is this? Heavenly says been grinding. Trove. What? Trove. Holy smokes. Working with support, your club world can't be found. Oh shit. Even using the portal in your Twitch club world. Oh yeah, because I have a portal to your club world, don't I? And you use the portal and you go nowhere? That sucks. Kinda upset, yeah. Oh my shit, yeah. Damn. Well, see what they can find, you know? Damn, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I think when the new people took it over, I think they maybe like they probably put like a timer and just like delete old worlds or something. That's crazy. Well shit. Maybe I'll have to join you in Trove if you're having a good time. Are you enjoying it? Are you what are you doing in Trove? Like is there particular class you're grinding and shit? I have to join you in on that. My Boomeranger's still pretty good. Pretty high up there. He's not like the highest, but because they've increased all the tier levels, so it's they passed me up since I haven't played in so long. Anyway, Jurassic Park is still thriving. Hell yes it is. And Eye Candy is still there. Interesting. Yeah, because that one probably should have gone then if it wasn't. Huh. Yeah, and they kind of revamped some of the classes. So like Shadowhunter got a little revamp, and I think most of them honestly got little revamps. You might have to like try them out and see if they changed. Because I'm still doing the Boomeranger because I still like that class, and they did a little revamp on it, which made it play a little bit differently, but it's still pretty good. That's cool, man. Well, yeah. If you need anything, yeah, let me know. I'll see if I can get on. I'm gonna be pretty darn busy for the rest of the week. I'm going. My dad. He got a new house. He doesn't live in Elk Grove anymore, but I haven't seen the new house. So tomorrow night I'm gonna go see his new house. He's supposed to have his sister bring my grandparents down tomorrow as well. So I'm just gonna go out there to his new place. Probably gonna go out to dinner and my grandparents and that sort of stuff. You know, just catch up because it's been a while since I've seen everybody. I mean, you know, like not that it's been a while since I've seen him, because I saw my dad for Zachary's birthday party. He was here for Zachary's birthday party, so it was last month. But yeah, we just don't see each other very much, and I definitely don't see my grandparents very much because they're in Nevada now. My grandparents I haven't seen in a while. I'm actually trying to remember the last time I saw them. I don't quite remember. But then again, my memory is fucking awful, and I have a hard time remembering yesterday, to be honest. Where's he at now? He's in Galt. So, I mean, he didn't go far. But he's in Galt. But what I've heard... So, I don't know if you know this, Heavenly, but Elk Grove is a fucking shit show now. Like, have you been there? That place is like so packed. It's insane. Yes. Avoid Elk Grove like the plague. You should. It's so fucking bad. It's like bumper to bumper traffic everywhere, and everywhere is just packed. And they've put every store imaginable on every corner. And then they've put houses in between every store on the corner and every other inch of that town. Which isn't even a town anymore. It's a fucking metropolis. Remember when it used to be a town with one stoplight? Ugh. That shit is fucking New York mini-me, is what it is. Ugh. Anyhow, so yeah, my dad left Elk Grove and he went to Galt. But so what I've heard about Galt though is I've heard Galt is really oh geez, I'm pissing off this game by being AFK. Sorry game, I'm here. Anyway, I've heard that Galt is like really building up. You know, they used to be kind of just plain and boring out there, but I hear they're building up too, which, you know, that could also get out of hand. You never know. But anyway, so I'm gonna go down there and check out Galt and see, you know, what they're making of it. Hopefully they can do a better job on growth than Elk Grove did. They sure fucked it up. Yeah, man. Yeah. The one blinking red light. I love it. I love it. So anyway. Yeah. I'm definitely glad that we left, you know, that I left Elk Grove. Because, you know, when I first left my dad's house, I had an apartment in Elk Grove. Glad that didn't last long and we left. I'm happy where I'm at now, but I kind of want to expand my business in a new home. You know, because otherwise I have to expand my business on, I would have to buy a shop. I would have to buy a shop if I expand my business. And that seems shitty, because then I don't want to leave home to go to the shop to do my work and then come back home again. I'd rather just have my work on my property. So I kind of want to we kind of want to get out of this house and get into a new house with some property and maybe a shop on it, so that I can do my business in that shop on our property. But that would be, you know, it's hard to find shit like that nowadays. So that would be like Rockland, Loomis, maybe Folsom-ish. Maybe we have to go out to the outskirts to find enough land to do that. It's a terrible time to buy right now. Like, interest rates are pretty high. They're coming down, but you know, they're pretty high still. And nothing's gonna touch the interest rate we have now, like, ever. Which kind of sucks, because that makes me not want to sell this place. Boatload of money in equity here, but interest rate is like insanely low. We're never gonna get an interest rate that low ever again, probably. Anyway, yeah, past Rockland, maybe. Yeah, that's probably, yeah, that would be it. So anyway, we're gonna see how things play out. You never know. You never know how things play out. The economy could take some wild turns and interest rates could go crazy. Who knows? Houses could either plummet or skyrocket again. You really have, there's no idea. You never know. So we're like poised. We're like ready to strike if we have to. Masamoon, hi, welcome. So let's talk a little bit about Fellowship here. This game, actually, I don't know for certain the developers. I thought, let me see if it says maybe on the Steam page. Let's see, go to store page. The developers are called Chief Rebel, right? And if I remember correctly, some of these developers actually came from Warcraft, I think. I could be wrong though, so don't take that as gospel or whatever. Maybe, do they have a web page? Maybe I can go to their web page and it'll say. Rebel. Yeah, I don't have a link to their web page. Let me just Google their game. Okay, playfellowship.com. Playfellowship.com. This is a pretty basic web page. Does it have any information? You can sign up for a newsletter published by Arc Games. And here's an About Us page. About Us. About Us is... yeah, it's pretty empty, actually. Wow. Oh, that's also... That About Us is about Arc Games, which is the publisher, not the devs. So that makes a difference, you know. Just the publisher is just whoever's spending the money to market this thing. The developers are the actual people who work on it. So I don't know. I have no idea who the developers are. It doesn't say. I had thought I had heard through the grapevine at one point that there was a former Warcraft dev that worked on this game. So this game is currently in demo mode. You can play the demo for free on Steam right now. It does not have a release date. This demo is very small. And it's gonna last... Actually, I don't know how long this demo is gonna last. I want to say it's a month, but I don't know for sure. Could be a couple of weeks, could be a month. So the demo is gonna last for a good little bit here. Anyway, they describe this game, the developers, as a multiplayer online dungeon adventure. Okay, so just one more time, a MODA, a multiplayer online dungeon adventure is what Fellowship is. And basically, if I could compare this to anything, it's Warcraft Dungeons, and that's it. Like, if you took dungeons out of Warcraft, and you could just run them over and over again, that's what this is. There is no story. There is no RPG factors. There's no quests. There's no open world. It's a dungeon running game. It involves the Holy Trinity, tank, DPS, and healer. You can see that here. And instead of like customizing your own character like you would in Warcraft, you just pick a pre-made character. So for instance, this tank is Helena. She has a 1-star difficulty, meaning she's easy to play. And it gives you a description of her mechanics and how she works and a little bit of a biography about her. Basically, Helena is a warrior slash paladin tank. That's how she plays. She cleaves. She throws a shield like a paladin. So that's her. There's Miko, who is a monk. This character plays based on like comboing your abilities. It's a tank. So it's a melee tank where you're just kind of comboing punches and kicks. And then there's 2 DPS classes. There is Rhyme, who is basically a frost mage. I mean, there's no better way to describe Rhyme other than this is a frost mage with a little bit of arcane mixed in. There is Tariq, who is basically your 2-handed spec warrior, or like what you would call a berserker in most games. So he's a melee damage dealer. He wields a 2-handed weapon and swings that thing wildly. And then there are 2 healers. One is Sylvie, basically a druid. She's like a druid slash hunter, where her pets heal, and then she does heal over times, just like a druid does. And then there's Vigor, who is basically a holy paladin. He plays just like a holy paladin. Those are the 6 characters that are currently available, and I believe, again, I don't know for sure because this game is super early in development, but I believe the how do you describe this? The marketing? No, not marketing. What is the word I'm looking for? The way that they're gonna sustain this game, I don't know why I can't think of the word right now, but the way that they're gonna sustain this game over time is basically they're just going to come out with new characters every so often. Now, I don't know if this game is going to be free to play or buy to play. So there's a couple ways I could see them going about this. One would be buy to play, and you get these characters as part of the base game. The other model would be free to play, and then you buy your individual characters that you like, or you have to play enough to unlock them via in-game rewards. Again, that's not very clear on what their business model is going to be, but maybe they haven't made that decision yet. I'm not sure. I think they have to do that very carefully because this game could easily fail if their business model isn't really on point. Because there's not enough here currently to keep people really invested in the game if they're not constantly adding new content, new characters, new shiny things to chase. I guess potentially they could add some sort of battle pass to this game as well. I don't know. Not sure. So it's tough to say what their business model is going to be. But anyway, right now we are allowed to play these 6 characters. The party makeup for running a dungeon is 1 tank, 2 DPS, and 1 healer. So it's a 4-player dungeon model. Is interesting. It's a little off from most dungeon running games, or even most just kind of co-op games. Most co-op games can do a little bit more than 4. Usually it's 5 or 6, and if they're gonna do a low number, usually the low number is like 3. That's weird. It's weird that it's 4. You can, so far, from what I can tell, you can run 2 of the same character, which feels a little weird, because like this character has a name, this character is called Rhyme, so if you get into a group and there's 1 Helena, 2 Rhymes, and 1 Sylvie, it's like, that's odd that there's 2 Rhymes. So anyway, I guess that's not like the end of the world or anything. It really doesn't impact anything that much, to be honest, but it's just odd how they're going about this. But anyway, I've been playing Rhyme mostly because she's super easy and does lots of DPS and is fairly good at topping meters and staying alive and all those things. That's what I'm playing, so we're probably gonna play her tonight. But like I said, this game is available right now, free demo, so you just download it, play it. It's small, not a big download. You should be able to get in relatively quickly. You can see here, based on the UI, that it's very Warcraft-like in the UI. You've got a couple of action bars down here at the bottom. You've got a fully customizable HUD. Move the minimap. You can move your buffs, your bars, cast frame, chat, everything. You can move all this anywhere you want to, like Warcraft. It has a built-in damage and healing meter that you can also edit a little bit. That's built in. That's not an add-on. It just comes standard with the game. Got a built-in damage there. You can see here the party frames on the left-hand side. You got a tank, 2 yes, that's your party. When you do have a party put together, their frames, their health bars and such actually line up down here in a row. Kind of get their avatars over here. Get their health bars, which are clickable and all that down here. Part of your HUD. Let's see, what do I got here? There's a star here for some. Here are some items that didn't fit the floor to have in your stash. Up a couple of items. Where? I don't even want these items. So this is the main hub. This is basically where you wait. You just wait here to find a dungeon. In this little hub area, you have your stash. You can rifle through your gear, change your gear if you want. You can upgrade your gear. Basically, the goal is this. This is your goal. Basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to get your character min-maxed so that you can like be the fastest running dungeon. You want to be able to run the dungeon the fastest on the highest difficulty level possible and hit these leaderboards hard. So that's the goal. Basically, it's like mythic dungeons. So if you're a Warcraft player like I am and you run mythic dungeons, you realize that there are mythic keys and each key is ranked. Got mythic 1, mythic 2, mythic 13, and it just gets harder and harder from there. Mythic dungeons are timed, so the faster you do it, the better score you get, and the better gear you get, the better opportunity to upgrade your key to the next difficulty. This all works just like that. There really is no. The faster you run your dungeon, the higher gear you're gonna get, and then you can upgrade your dungeon and run it again, do better, and the better you do, more you get. So that's that. There's mounts in the game. I unlocked this one by doing, I think it was just like one little quest or something. I guess there are quests, but they're not in the sense of a RPG quest. They're just like hey, do this while you're running a dungeon, and then you can unlock these. Yep, and then here's where your game finder. So you can host a game, you can find a game, or you can just quick play, whatever you're up to. If you host a game, you're the leader and you can invite people. If you find a game, you're joining someone else's party, and hopefully the slot that they need. Quick play is just gonna slap that shit together for you. So ideally, if you're gonna be a min-maxer, you're gonna be hosting games or finding games, and you're gonna be picking very strategically to do best that you can possibly do. Over here, this is where you can upgrade your gear. So like, if I had gear, I could add gems to it. I can scrap gear that I don't need to get materials, all that sort of stuff. So basically, you always want to be upgrading everything. Upgrade your gear, upgrade your character all the time. There is a talent tree for your character. You can see here, I haven't unlocked any talents, but the more you run the dungeons, the more you're able to unlock these talents and customize your character. Masal, you said you added me as a friend? Added as a friend. It says offline. You see you then. I sent some requests to Sully and Shadow Cryptic too. It's weird that it's offline. Dang, you're already eye level 4? Mastery 2? What am I? Yeah, I'm Mastery 1, eye level 3. I've only run like 2. That's cool. Online. You know, this says online, but this says offline. So. I feel like I should be able to invite you, though. Like, if you were online, shouldn't I just be able to invite you? Relaunch? Okay, cool. See, look at, see, there's a mount here you can unlock, and another mount here you can. This is the map of the stronghold area. Looks like they can expand stuff, you know. There's nothing out here. They can expand stuff. I just don't know how much they're gonna expand. I don't know how that plays into their business model or whatever. What else? What am I missing here? The hero sheet's a pretty standard hero sheet. You have your gear, your item level, health, armor, damage, stamina, intellect, whatever. Crit, haste, all that shit. Pretty standard hero sheet. You've been invited. Yes. I accept. Say open. I mean, oh, like we can queue up now, I guess. That's what that means. I see. Go up there. Okay, let's look at friends list now. Oh yeah, now you're good. Yeah, it must have just been some sort of little bug or something. You know, this is beta. It's pretty simple. All right, any requests, Miss Al? Would you like to do? Actually, I think if we just do quick play, I think it'll random pick. You just quick play. I'm fine with that. I don't have any good eye levels or anything, so it's it's not like I'm gonna be able to do a bunch. You can just quick play. Lady Riot. It's funny, the other day, I think Shadow Cryptic was saying that, like, nobody was queuing for DPS, so the queues were super long. I chose DPS because of that, and I didn't seem to have super long queues, so that could be true, but I don't know. That's odd. With a four-person team party, with a four-person party, it seems like it should fill quickly anyway. You know, it's not like a 5-person party where you're looking for 3 DPS. But usually everybody queues as DPS, so it almost always finds your 3 DPS, and then it's like we need to find 1 tank and 1 healer. And that part takes forever. So it's so weird that now all of a sudden it's a 4-person party, but there's an abundance of tanks and healers, I guess. I don't know. The tutorial had me play that warrior paladin tank, which was fine. I definitely liked it better than the monk. I don't think I will play the monk at all. So if I had to choose tank, I would pick the warrior paladin. And I haven't tried any of the healers. Actually, I take that back. I tried the like paladin like healer on some test dummies over here. I tried the paladin healer on the test dummy, but I didn't actually run a dungeon with it at all. I think the paladin healer is pretty good. I think most of the dungeons that I only ran like 1 or 2. I think they almost always had Sylvie as the healer, though. I can remember quite right. Cryptic likes the monk. Yeah, I mean, if that's your playstyle, then I'm sure it fits the bill. That's just absolutely not my playstyle, especially for a tank. It could be my playstyle for DPS, although I'm still not quite happy with it. Definitely would not be my playstyle. It's just the combos on it, too. So it says up here matchmaking, so it's any level, any item level, and any dungeon rate. So it should be pretty, right? Yeah, I was looking at that. I was looking at the queue. I was like, is there a timer or anything? Or like I see here it says searching for a tank and a DPS. But I was kind of looking like, I wonder, is there? Sometimes, like in Warcraft, when it finds a tank, even if your party's not full, it'll still say there'll be like a little tick, like, oh, we found your tank. We're still looking for your DPS. You know what I mean? In this, it doesn't appear that that's the case. I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. I see a DPS right here in this town. And you know what else I don't know is I don't know if this like hub, if it's instanced. Like if me and this player are the only two other players online right now, that would be really sad. So I don't know if it's instanced or not. If it wasn't instanced, I feel like I would see you somewhere. Don't you think? What are training? Oh, that's a player, I think. Turkleton? Turkleton. That's a player. There's a player down. Okay, so there's two players in here with me. Oh, here comes another one. This has to be instant. Yeah, because if you were in here with me, I'd be able to see you. It'd be interesting to see how many. Well, doesn't Steam do that? I think Steam tells you how many people are playing, right? This guy's also FPS right now. With this queue, I'll only be able to do one dungeon. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how long it'll take. Nice comment and bursting. So bursting eye. Nice. when you're running, so this character Rhyme here, like I said, it's basically a frost mage. Although this ability right here kind of looks like arcane missiles. and she occasionally fires arcane missiles too. See, like that? Every time you get one of those little combo points. Arcane missiles. But anyway, the ice comet and the bursting ice are the AoEs. So like when you have a pack of enemies, you just use those two for AoE. The rest is pretty much filler. And then when you're on a single target, just rotate between Frostbolt, Cold Snap, Freezing Torrent, and then Glacial Blast. Single target. Here, what I was doing on the Ice Comet and Bursting Ice, that's my AoEs. So that were my two highest damaging abilities. Both of those are AoE. And everything else is filler, just to generate your combo points and such. But let's see. Chain. It's set to current encounter. If I change this, single target. What you'll use Glacial Blast as your single target. Fender. Glacial Blast, that's your single target. Like, spam that as much as you for single target damage. And then Cold Snap, I think just has the lowest cooldown, so that is, oh, we're in. We're in. So that's, number 2 on the DPS list. But really just filler. Just basically the other abilities are push on cooldown. Roll out. Yep. We got a different guy coming in. So you can see this plays just like you're running a Warcraft dungeon. This is going to be a big pull. All right. Oh shit. Where the boss is at? Oh, way at the. Oh dang! The fire burns. I fell into a burning ring of fire. And burn, burn, burn. Ooh, damn, that was a big ass crit. That's the biggest damage I've seen so far. Like 1,000 damage. Crazy. Is that the actual boss? Or no? I think so. Wrong button. Alright, whatever. I need to change my UI anyway. Right. Oh, our kill score is 96% though. That's not going to be good. We don't want to pull the boss at 96%. We need to get that to 100. Well, it's all right. Go. 100% complete. Kill the boss. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's nice. My range is like far enough that I can just stay out of this guy's abilities. Damn. Nice. Easy peasy. Gold? Helmet? I don't think anybody died at all. Got that. Got that the whole way. First time. Well done. Interesting. Old snap was that guy. Highest. Well, I'm a pretty good healer, yeah. Definitely. Well done. Done. I got a new ability. Try it out on the target dummy. So it looks like I got Frost Ward. Take 40% reduced damage for 4 seconds. Trying to upgrade your equipment in your stash. Upgrading will increase item level. Won't change the type of stats of the gear. You can add sockets and set bonuses. Scrap your unwanted gear at the Artificer. Well, hell yeah. That was your only run for the night? Gotta go to bed? Okay, no problem. Oh, it looks like you left party. It looks like this other DPS stayed. Does that make me the party leader? Oh no, that person is the party leader. Yeah, I'll just leave the group. Fine. Well, thanks, Masao, for running that dungeon. You're definitely a good healer there. I don't even have a helmet on, so I might as well put on the helmet since I don't have a helmet piece of gear. And then we can come over here. Let's see. I don't know if I actually can upgrade right now or not, but let's find out. I might not have enough materials for it. Oh yeah, I don't think. Oh, what do we got? Item reforging. Well, let's see. I have to take off the item first. I'm kind of curious. What happens if I put this in? Nothing. That does nothing. Nothing. God, I got a whole lot of nothing here. That's funny. Look at all these tabs, though. That's a lot of tabs for stash. At least I feel like it. We could scrap the. Crap. That. You like how Sylvie operates? Good. Yeah, I haven't tried her out, so she seems like she could be pretty interesting with kind of like how she has heal over time, but then also like pets, you know? So it's like, here's some hots, but also here's a pet that will heal you as well. Throw a hot on and then throw a pet on him. Instead of having the pet do damage. But I think it can do both though. It can damage and heal, I think. You can just like toss them on people. Okay, so let's see if I can quick play. If it's faster if I queue by myself instead. I don't understand why it would be. You were heals and I was DPS, so it didn't seem like it should be hard to find a tank and a DPS. Oh, but that was so fast. That was like instantly. So weird. I feel like it should have been harder to find a heal, a tank, and a DPS than just a tank and a DPS. I've clicked that already. Because I think our tank is not going. Okay, there we go. Go, tank, go. You said her hots are her pets? Same with her DPS? Interesting. Oh, that Berserker guy's doing a lot of damage. Like a lot. Yeah, that guy, I feel like that guy is not supposed to. Is he like, it's like he outranks this. Doing crazy things. Oh shit. She doesn't have anything that acts without her input. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I haven't played her, so I don't really know. I just read a couple of the tooltips. Things are trying to kill me. Ah. Oh shit. Dungeon has a lot of like damage that hits everybody. Well, there is also a campfire that if you find the campfires and you light them, you get like a spawn point, so you don't have to like restart all the way from the beginning, which is kind of nice. Yeah, thank you, Masao. Have a good night, man. Oh, shit, that guy just popped out of nowhere and shanked my ass. What an asshole. Oop, I canceled that on accident. Sucks. Got the poison on me. Dang. I don't know. I don't know how we avoid all that shit. Alright, we're 100% complete. Should just be able to rush boss now. This guy does, huh?
You are blessed to witness her ascension, but your intrusion cannot go unpunished.
See death?
Be burdened by frost. Be gone. Dance, mortals.
Dang. Dang.
Dance, mortals.
Oh, shit.
This changes nothing. You will witness Sithril's power.
Whew. Did it. I got hit by a couple of things, but still survived. Boots, Frostdrake boots. Cool. Kinda wish you could inspect people because I feel like that guy, that damage dealer, was like way too high. He's like mythic geared and was running a regular dungeon, you know? Ooh, look at my rating went up to 528, item level 5. Cool. Cool. Alright, so we got some boots here. They're an upgrade in every single way. Every way possible. Right. Dude, these things keep fucking coming back to me. Why? Why? This is the leaderboard to view. I've done this before. Tutorial quest there. Two leaderboards. Heroes. Dungeon. Actually, I don't even know what our last dungeon rating was. Or is that what my rating is? 528 something, maybe? Rating 528? Probably. Probably. They should have a button that, like, goes to you, you know? 460. What was the dungeon we just ran? Hmm. One of these dungeons actually has different people on the leaderboard. Interesting. For the most part. Guys, that guy was there. Guy's second on this. Okay, and then let's see. When does my talent tree unlock? This talent when you complete a +2 difficulty. Okay, so let's see if I can do a plus. How do I add? I want to add a difficulty. Oh, right here. Trick search. Difficulty dungeon +2. Okay. So it should just find any dungeon as long as it's +2. See if that makes it any harder. Makes the queue time any longer if I add some difficulty to. Oh. Right. Waiting for host. Is that me? Am I the host? Oh no. Sander here? That the leader is the host, is that correct? Ready. Boy. Uh-oh, I haven't done this dungeon either. So I like don't even know any of the mechanics for this one. Like there's a lot of Pats walking around this. You know what else is interesting is there isn't a lot of sound. There isn't a lot of sound in this game, which is kind of weird. I feel like most games, the sounds are like always overbearing and crazy. I'm not. Okay, alright, alright. And those guys are gonna pat. Those guys are gonna pat. Let's go. Hit that guy. That guy is doing damage to our DPS. Comes another pat. Just do the pat. Damn. Oh, pat to the left. Get him, killer. We probably kill more. We're only at 30%. Oh. Those are cool little charges. campfire here. Kill more, kill more. We're only at 38%. More. Phew. Poison on the ground was kind of nasty. Shit. I pulled aggro. Dang it. think that is the. Oh, yep. That is the way I want to go. Because we can kill that pack and get 100% off this pack, I think. Pretty sure. Interesting. Oh, that guy's gonna attack me. Yeah, we're at 100% now, so we'll be able to do boss. I don't know the boss's mechanics, so I figure this sort of lich that does seems like AoE damage part. So watch my step. Okay, a targeted thing. Okay, this looks like, yeah, yep. Gonna hurt some things, I think. This is bad. Ooh, that's also gonna be bad. Okay. That's gonna be bad. One of those. Okay. Oh, somebody gave us a bunch of shields. Okay, cool. Nice. +2. No deaths. Did it on the first time. First go. Nailed it. The server is full. Okay, so I guess there's a lot of people playing. Hopefully that didn't fuck up my thing I just did. I did a +2 specifically so I could get that talent unlocked. Wonder if it counted or not. Oh, yep, you completed a +2 or higher. Good. For completing +2 difficulty, you have unlocked your first dungeon. Sithral's Ascent. These are 3 boss missions that take an estimated 25 to 35 minutes to complete. Only dungeons drop set bonuses and relics at higher difficulty. Huh, cool. You've unlocked your first talent. Talents are powerful upgrades to your hero's abilities. You can view these by clicking on the talent tree button, bottom right-hand corner. Talent rows. You have unlocked the first row. You have unlocked your first 2x talent points. Talent points can be assigned and reassigned while in the stronghold as often as you like. Spend talent points to unlock multiple talents within the same row. Interesting. You will not be able to change your talents in adventures or dungeons. Choose wisely. So I have 2 points. Looks like each one of these costs 2 points in this row. It does say, though, that when I get my next 2 points, I can still pick the other options in this same row. I do not have to go to a different row if I don't want to. Just saying. That's thing. All right, Chillblain, your freezing torrent channel ability deals 20% of its damage each tick up to 5 additional enemy near the target. So this is a single target channel, but if I choose this talent point, it now does 20% of its damage to 5 additional enemies nearby, changing it to a minor AoE. Interesting. I do like that ability. That ability's good. I don't know that I need that to be AoE though, but maybe could be good. Or this does bursting ice does AoE already, although that doesn't last very long. That only lasts for 3 seconds, and it has a 15-second cooldown. So as far as AoE goes, that does not do much. Well, it does a lot, but it only does it for 3 seconds. Then you'd have to fill it up with the rest of these ice comets to AoE. Coalescing ice. When bursting ice deals damage to a single target, it generates 2 additional anima. Okay, so when you do bursting ice. Oh, okay, so my AoE ability. If that AoE ability only hits a single target, it gives me additional anima, which means I could hit more glacial blasts. That's forcing me to use bursting ice in a single target situation just so I could get more glacial blasts on my single target. Seems unnecessary, but what it is. Glacial Assault. Your cold snap causes you to gain 1 stack of Glacial Assault to a maximum of 5. At 5, your net Glacial Blast is instant and deals 100% increased damage. Wow. Cold Snap. Little instant caster. Generates Glacial Assault. And instant cast Glacial Blast. Boy, I don't know. What do I do? Do I do AoE or do I do instant? Oh, that I want that. Let's do AoE. I think that's going to be... Especially because the whole dungeon you're basically doing AoE. The only time you're not doing AoE is the boss. In which case, I feel like... Does that really matter? Is that negligible? What would you rather do faster? Burst through all of the trash mobs to get to the boss and then do the boss slower? Or would you rather do trash slower and then burst the boss down? I don't know. I think trash is what you want to do quickly, though, because that's the part that I think is going to take up the most amount of time in a dungeon. And when your dungeon is timed, I think you want that. All right, I got a digging. Well, these are actually these are a pretty significant upgrade. Legs on. Wow, that looks neat. I like the way that looks. You know what? I kind of wish that maybe there was paint. If there was a way you could paint these. It's convenient that they're all white right now. Like, I feel like they're all white for a reason, so that you can paint them. That would be cool. I like those. I like the way that looks, though. Good. They did say cosmetics were coming soon. Nice. Yeah, see, I think the monetization on this game can go a number of ways. And while I don't necessarily, want to encourage microtransactions on every corner, I do, however, think that that might be the best course of action for a game like this, where you can just jump in, run dungeons, and then call it a night. And I don't know that this is a game that you just want to spend all day in doing the same thing. So what is it that's gonna make you continue playing, Like, they need to have it so that either they want you to keep playing all day, which means they gotta have an awful lot of content. Because as soon as it gets boring or repetitive, I'm not gonna be on it all day. I'm gonna get on, I'm gonna do what I need to do, and I'm gonna get off. Which could be fine as long as their business model supports that. If the business model supports me logging in, doing a number of dungeons, and then logging off, and that satisfies, it satisfies me playing the game as well as satisfies me keeping up with the content, they would need to have some sort of way to, financially make that work. Like, do they force you to play longer, or do they force you to play shorter, but you get everything done the same? I don't know. And do they make money? Are they force you to play longer? Does that make them money? Or if they make it so that you can play shorter, and they make money, and you are keeping up with the content, I think that's the best case scenario. I don't know. You said that they'll possibly use an ESO model, have some cosmetics be earnable. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like some of it's got to be earnable too, right? That'll keep you playing for sure. But if you don't want to do that, can you buy stuff, but not just buy, I don't want to spend money to be number one on the leaderboard. That seems dumb. Like, if the guy on the number one spot spends $10,000 and that's why he's number one, that's dumb. If I could get in and be a free player or semi-free player and have a decent shot at being number one next to the guy that spent $10,000, then that's fair. Because he spent that because he wanted to, and he got no advantages. You know what I mean? But how do we gauge this? Because I think a lot of this might be buy to speed things up. I don't know. Not sure. Definitely be interested how they go about it. I could even see, like, let's see here. Well, I don't see it right now, but, because what I could see is there's a cosmetic maybe for each item slot, and you could cosmetically look different with your gear. Or what if they had a cosmetic that changed your character? You were still this frost mage, but maybe you had a cosmetic that turned you into a goblin or something, just so there's a little bit more diversity in the character select there. Although I'm certain that they're just going to add a lot more characters. I don't believe that they're only going to have 6, right? They should have quite a few. They should have at least double that, a dozen to start with, even a dozen to start with, and then they just keep adding more like every month. But they could stretch that out a little bit if they maybe made a cosmetic that made you look different. Or even better, what if you played exactly the same, but they made the cosmetic, like, let's say I look like this girl who's like an elfish looking girl, right? And she does frost damage, Well, what if I put on a cosmetic that made me look like some sort of dark warlock-looking dude, and my abilities changed to like green and purple, but they were basically the same thing? You know, they did the same damage, they did the same thing, but they just looked different. They looked warlocky. That'd be kind of cool. It's all purely cosmetic, but the character still played the same. I don't know. Be kind of interesting. Who knows? Okay, so what is my next thing to do here? So I can either jump up to +5. That seems like that might be a bad idea. Although +2 was not bad. It was not bad. Why does it put it down here? When I put something there and I hit this button, it shoves these down here. Why? Get it? I don't know what's happening exactly. That's probably bugged. All right. Well, let's do this. Go with a new dungeon, Demon Brand Ruins. Unlock access to Demon Brand Ruins, a 3x boss dungeon. +1 ability. So if I do a +3, I get a new ability and a new dungeon? Okay. Do a 3 then. Because I just did a 2, right? That makes sense. Let's do a 3. Let's go. Find game. Boom. Also, I just realized that I did adventure. Hey, wait a minute. I said +3. Does this mean that even though I selected +3, does that mean that I can still get anything up to 3? That's kind of annoying. Oh, you know what? I think there was a button. I think there was a secondary button I had to push to lock in +3. Otherwise, you would get anything between 0 and 3. That might have been my mistake. That's okay. It's fine. We'll be fine. I think the text is a little small in this game. Maybe I'm old, but text is small. Is there a way to... There's a way to do graphics? Bar colors. Change graphics. Yes. Distance. Those. Well, I'm running everything on Epic. I didn't realize that, but there you go. Running everything on Epic. I do have a pretty damn good graphics card, though, so that doesn't say much, but... Go. Let's turn the master audio up. I feel like some of this is quiet. Minimap, combat text, healing, plates. I can't really change the I can't really change the text, huh? Size of text? Weird. I just like left the game. Okay, so let's go back to +3. And then only do +3. And then you know what else I'm realizing? Is this random? Of course, random or not. So we've been running adventures, which is one boss, supposed to take 8 to 15 minutes. Then they now have dungeons. So I think this is like dungeons versus raids. They're calling them adventures versus dungeons. Dungeons have 3 bosses and take 25 to 35 minutes, so they're a bit longer. So yeah, you get dungeons and raids. And you can run them, you know, at different difficulty levels like mythics. It's cool. Nice. We're in. This healer's name is totally catnip, which is funny. That's doing damage. Uh-oh. Pulled extra stuff. It's not a problem? Shit. That's a problem. Yikes. Yikes. Damage. Everybody was taking damage, huh? Phew. Oh, I pissed off that guy. Oh shit, I'm getting stabbed. Going? Not going? We're not going. And skip all the ads. Straight to boss. Seemed like we got that kill score pretty fast.
You are blessed to witness her ascension, but your intrusion cannot go unpunished. Be burdened by frost. Be gone. Dance, mortals. Be gone. Be burdened by frost. Dance, mortals. Be gone. This changes nothing. You will witness Sithral's power. Dance, mortals.
Ah! Ah! We're fine. We're fine. That was fine. Scared me a little bit, but we're good. Alright, I got some new gloves. Shit, hell yeah. Cool. Alright, I completed a +3 or higher. And winning. So I've unlocked a second dungeon. And I unlocked a new ability, which is Ice Blitz. You enter a state of focused casting for 20 seconds, causing each anima you generate to instantly shoot out an anima spike. Damn. Okay. Every anima I generate, I get a spike. Alright, let's put this. Right, and look at my mailbox says, oh, all the stuff that you tried to delete, you couldn't delete. Fine, whatever. Wow, I can't jump over a fence, I guess. Okay. Alright, so let's try this. So you hit this and like extra anima spikes. Ooh, those anima spikes did a lot of damage too. Good, okay. And that's on a 2-minute timer. Okay. Alright, I do want to change them. Settings. Here we go. Okay. I kind of want... I feel like these ability bars... I want these bars swapped. I guess that would mean if I did it like this. There we go. Yep, that's what I want. There we go. I guess number 9. Oops. Oops, that's also not. Oh, because there isn't it. There's 0. Okay. And how come that one have a ability 1? Oh no, that's what I want. Okay, no. Now 8, so 9 then. Yes, 2, 3, 5. There we go. That's what I want. I want it to look like. I kind of hate how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here, and the shift buttons are up here for not be. Okay. Then what I push these around. 4. I actually think I'll keep that as 5. Maybe. R. Go with that. I'm at item. Rating, mastery 4. Talent tree unlocks at difficulty 5. What else do I need unlocked? Get a new ability at 4. Do 4, or should I just jump to 5 because of the talents? Well, that's kind of cool. You heal for 50% of all the damage you do. Huh. I mean, I think I'm gonna jump straight to 5. We're gonna get all this unlocked at once. A new ability and a new talent. Oh, it won't let me do 5? I have to... Have to? That's interesting. Oh, so you can't just jump as high as you want. You have to complete the difficulties in order. So no matter what, to get to 5, I gotta do 4. Okay. I'm fine. Let's try for 4, then. Group left. I feel like when your group fills and then one person leaves, you like have to read, like doesn't read you. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. See? It looks like most DPS are playing Rhyme as well. Interesting. I'm not seeing Vigor. I'm not seeing that as a healer. Usually Sylvie. Nice. I'm good. I like it. Got our new ability. Frigid winds. Instant blast enemies in front of you with Arctic winds, knocking them back and slowing them. Boy, that would have been nice when the tank died here and I was being chased by everybody. That's pretty cool. %, huh? Cool. Okay. I might call it a night here. That was pretty good. Do level 5 next and unlock second tier of the talent tree. Like, oh, look, I get a mount too. If I do level 5, I get a mount, a talent point, and another dungeon. That'll be the last dungeon. It says here, this mount can only be obtained during the beta and will not be obtainable later. Unlocking this mount will unlock it permanently for you to use even after the Fellowship beta. It unlocks for all heroes. So there's good reason to play this game during the beta if you plan on playing it when it launches. Get some mounts that were only obtainable during the beta. Something to think about there. So cool. So we haven't run any of these dungeons. I think maybe what I'll do is the next time I stream this game, I'll try and just run. I'll X all these out, and we'll just run a dungeon next time. Multiple bosses in there. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah, but we just I just did +4, so cool. Cool. Haven't gotten any gems or any special gear or anything yet. But we're leveling up and getting a lot of extra points very quickly. Cool. Yeah, I like it. I think having more of these heroes is going to be absolutely crucial because like right now I'm just pouring all of my energy into this one DPS, but I would love to have a lot more options. I do see how you could just kind of pick a main and roll with it. In which case you wouldn't need to have so many options available because you're like, oh, I got my main, it doesn't matter. But I don't know, for me, I kind of always want to have something happening. Or like if queue times are crazy, or if, you know, my friends, if I have people in the party that are like, I want to tank or I want to heal, I can pick the opposite so we can fill all the roles when we're queuing together as a party. In which case I would like more options, you know. It would be kind of neat if you could make your own party and then you could we could all roll as just like the same character. It'd be hilarious, I think. To try and see what you could do with that. I'm actually curious, does it show you on the leaderboards? Okay, yeah, so it does. It shows you a tank, a heal, and 2 DPS. I was kind of curious if it showed like on these leaderboards if someone ran like 3 DPS and 1 heal, or no heal, or like 2 tanks, a DPS and a heal. But it doesn't look like anybody ever runs anything other than 2 DPS, a tank, and a heal. Interesting. Oh, look at that. When you click on the thing, look at that. You can see all of their equipped items and stuff. Huh. Thing. Yeah, look at their item levels. 222 to 243. The range of item levels. I'm over here at like item level 14, right? 20. I'm item level 20. They're item level 250. Okay. Well, there you have it. Yeah, all right. That's gonna be it for me. Like I said, I'm going out of town tomorrow night. So I don't know if I'll be back for the Monster Hunter launch time, and it really just kind of depends. If I'm back with plenty of time and the game is ready to go, I'll play it. If it's not, Monster Hunter will just have to wait till like Sunday when I can stream again. Because I'll be busy this weekend, I think. So that is that. If I get lucky and things work out, I'll be back with Monster Hunter tomorrow night. If not, no big deal. We'll stream it this weekend. I'll be playing it this weekend. So that'll be how that works, and then I'll have a schedule posted next week when I figure that out. As for tonight, guys, thanks for chatting and lurking and doing all the things. I appreciate it. Thanks for gaming with me too. Yeah, have a good night and a good morning and a good day and a good rest of the week. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Monster Hunter is just right on the other side of the next day. So the hype is here. Until next time, game on.